Hello, fellow travelers. Welcome again to another Journey to Authentic Living video. This is Sandra Rojo, your hostess and founder of Journey to Authentic Living, JTAL for short. JTAL is committed to helping people live fulfilling and meaningful lives, which here at JTAL we refer to as authentic living. Recently, we have received requests for advice from people struggling to grow their businesses, which can be a significant challenge to living authentically. Authentic living applies not only to our personal lives, as you can see, but also to our professional lives as well. Many of the impediments we encounter in trying to live authentically result from our professional lives, especially those of us who own and operate businesses. So today I'm eager to present Stan Miller, co-founder of JTAL and resident business development expert. But first, let me share a little with you about Stan's expertise. Stan has more than 30 years of experience in helping businesses identify, develop, and capture profitable new business opportunities. He has been directly instrumental in helping more than 1,000 businesses, large and small, capture new business opportunities worth billions of dollars. So let me begin with a two-part question to Stan right now. So Stan, what is BD and why is it important?
Well, thanks for inviting me, Sandra.
Sure.
And let me answer the first part of that question, which is what is BD or business development? And as you might imagine, there are many different ways people define business or business development, but I prefer a very simple definition, and it's the following, Sandra.
Mm-hmm.
Any kind of action or activity that's associated with helping you identify, develop, capture, and profitably execute new business opportunities is what I would define as business development, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Now, with respect to the second part of that question, the reason that it's important
Mm-hmm.
is because new business development is the lifeblood of any business.
Mm.
Now, I know, Sandra, you and others listening to us have perhaps heard other things described as the lifeblood.
Right.
Oftentimes I've heard that cash flow is the lifeblood of a company, that customer service is the lifeblood, or operations, so on and so forth. But the fact of the matter is, new business development is the lifeblood of every company. And the reason I say that is because every business, whether we like to acknowledge it or not, we're constantly going out of business. Did you hear what I said?
Mm-hmm.
Everyone that's in business is constantly going out of business. And the reason I say that is because business is not static. Even if one were of a mind to just merely maintain the status quo and not grow their business, you would still have to have recurring new business so that you could support that effort.
Right.
The reason is because the prices of products and services are going up that we need to run our business. And we oftentimes have to give pay raises to people if we have employees. If they've been doing well, there's an expectation that they want bonuses. Oftentimes we need to buy newer or better
Mm-hmm.
equipment, so on and so forth. So as you can see, just the cost of managing or running a business is constantly increasing. And so again, even if we just wanted to maintain status quo, we would still need new business. Now, the fact is that few if any of us, are interested in maintaining status quo. Most of us want to grow our business.
Absolutely.
And so in order to grow your business, it's important to have that mindset that new business development is the lifeblood of any company.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. Very great. So what are the major keys then to increasing sales?
Wow, excellent question. As you would imagine, anybody interested in growing their business has to have some focus on sales.
Yeah.
And so there are many, many different factors that contribute to increasing sales. But let me see if I can't condense that down to 4 or 5 of the most salient things that are devoted to helping increase sales. First and foremost, you need to get more leads. If you're interested in
Absolutely.
increasing your sales, then you need more opportunities to sell or more leads. And then once you get those leads, that is not nearly enough. You have to be able to convert those leads into sales. And so getting more leads, converting more leads to sales. Another very important factor associated with increasing sales is increasing your market share. And oftentimes the way we can do that, or one great way to do that, is through adjacency markets. If you're currently providing a certain product or service, you need to look at things that are real close to what you're currently doing. And we call that adjacency markets. For example, if you're installing windows, you might start selling windows, so you go from services to sales or sales to service. Oftentimes these can even be what some of us refer to as passive sales. For example, if you go to a hair salon to get a haircut, you'll notice that oftentimes a lot of these businesses have products that are available there. And even though they're more expensive than what you might pay at a place other than a salon, people oftentimes buy them there for no other reason than they're convenient. You can do the same thing for your brick and mortar business or even your website. So, think about things that are right on the periphery of what you're currently doing that you could add to your current business offerings without too much time and money and effort and energy in the form of adjacency market that would increase the size of your market and the number of opportunities that you have to sell. And then last but not least, another thing is you have to be focused on making yourself unique. The fact is if you're in business,
you've talked about that quite a bit.
There's a phrase in a best-selling book by a gentleman named Trout that was titled "Differentiate or Die." If you cannot distinguish your products and service from those of others that are offered, then you're going to be challenged to increase your sales. So you have to be thinking in terms of your marketing and in promoting how you can distinguish yourself from others so that you can increase your sales. Now, a lot of people are going to tell me that it's tough and that you can't really distinguish or differentiate.
Yeah.
I'm here to tell you that you can. And you know me, one of my favorite phrases is think yes I could if instead of no I can't because. Sandra, I can't tell you how often I hear people and I'm never amazed at how much time and effort and energy people will put in trying to explain to you or rationalize or the reasons they give you for not being able to do something, but they're not willing to put that same amount of effort into thinking, yes, I could if, whatever that if may be.
Yeah, excellent point. We also have, we wrote about that in one of the blogs. So for any of you interested in looking at that, go onto the website, and you'll see in the blog section, what if is the title of the blog. Well, that's really interesting, all of this. So then my next question for you, Stan, is what do you think is the single biggest impediment to smart business growth?
There's no doubt in my mind, Sandra, but that the biggest single impediment to sales is that most people are focused on selling products and services as opposed to providing solutions. And the fact is that none of us or few of us really want to be sold to. Many of us would readily welcome an opportunity to solve a problem or a challenge that we have, but we don't want to be sold to. None of us like to be called when we're in the middle of our evening meal or watching, the news or our favorite program or something like that. But many of us would, in fact, welcome a call or contact from someone if they could provide a compelling argument that they have a solution to a problem that we have. And unfortunately, exactly. And unfortunately, most people, in terms of their marketing and promotion activities, they focus almost exclusively on product and services specifications, and they're trying to peddle or sell products and services without thinking about the solutions that are addressed through these products and services. And so if you really want to increase your sales exponentially, think in terms of providing solutions instead of just merely selling products and services.
Yeah, that's a really great point. Thank you, Stan, for coming on and for giving us your insightful business expertise. And fellow travelers, we hope you found this topic interesting. And for those of you who asked for this information, we hope that you also benefited. I will be inviting Stan back to discuss more business topics. And if you're interested in asking any questions in regards to business development, you may do so in the comment section below this video, or please visit us at www.j-tal.com. It's also here, the address on the video, as you can see, where you'll find our email information. You can also email Stan directly at stan@j-tal.com. So again, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, and we also invite you to our other social media. Those addresses are located in the information section of this video. Thanks again, be well, and look forward to hearing from you.